We gotta move this ship in the right direction, man.
Yeah.
So, man, I got a new guilty pleasure that I'm into now, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, pause. But I like going into my friends, like the people you might know. Like it'd be like people you might know, and then you see under it who the fuck is they friend.
Yeah.
And I like seeing who the fuck you friends with. Like, oh, you know them? It's some questionable motherfuckers that you friends with, man.
Oh really?
Yeah. I see under there like, how am I know them? Daryl. Huh. It's some weird white folks up under there, man.
It's a weird white folks.
Yeah. Which I know you artsy fartsy, and you know you work in that community.
I don't know too many weird.
You know a lot.
Folks.
You know a lot.
I know a lot of white friends and white people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about like the weird ones, but okay.
They got weird profile pictures on Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook? Oh
Yeah.
Nigga, Facebook. You know how many people I done came across since when did I start on
I don't
Facebook?
know.
2013 and shit. I don't even know.
But I make up my own stories about how you met them.
And all right,
highly entertaining.
So how did I? Yeah.
This is one bitch. She on there like I was like, oh man, she probably tried to fuck back in the day and he ain't giving no action. I didn't say it was true. I'm trying That's to just how.
And I follow them currently, or
yeah.
I'm connect. Shit, yeah. I don't know, man. Well, you gonna have to show me.
Let me say her name.
Yeah, go ahead, bleep it out. I don't know.
I don't feel like doing that. But yeah, there's some other white dudes on there and shit. I'm like,
why are you going through? Why is your guilty pleasure to go through my shit though?
It ain't just yours, it's other people too.
Yeah, go through other people's shit. Don't go through my shit.
And then I want to know like how you be knowing my old work, like how you know her.
I know your old work.
Some of like one of them, but not just you. It's other people. I just it's fun, and you know, I just want to know how you be knowing different people.
You said in general.
Yeah, in general, I go through the people you might know. I look under there, and be like, oh, this nigga friends with this nigga. Like
how? Like, I mean.
You know how I pop up on Facebook and then it's like
I get what you're saying.
That,
I'm just trying to think through. Like I don't know. Like I feel like all the people that I'm friends with, you might know as people that either you introduced me to or we at some point.
Probably back school when we or some shit. Nigga, we both from Chicago.
I know that. I'm just saying. Like you older though, so it's like kind of like the circles was a little different, man. You know what I'm saying? You.
When we gonna let that go? Will you turn 40?
No, nigga, because you gonna be closer to 50. Ha ha.
You weren't really good at math. We was in high school at the same time. You know that, right? Well, maybe not you, but you was. Let's start the show. People on that goofy shit. These people out here tweaking, bro. If you ready for the show, say. Say. Oh man, welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host CJ.
Awesome CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host D.
Yo.
Point no more over here.
Weird ass. Like change up your mannerisms. New set, nigga.
We're here to debate, relate, berate, and be great. And as usual,
it's homie time right now. Okay.
For everybody that's watching, man, we got a new set going on. Still trying to get used to it and shit.
Just a rearrange. Just some, you know, some new furniture. You know,
I was joking, telling him like he put us on Front Street, like we can't hide our guts no more. So niggas got to be in shape. Luckily, it's still cool outside. I can wear this fucking hoodie. Hey, the mic is in your nose, man. I don't know if you want to do that. Pause.
That's me peeking around.
Peeking around the mic?
Yeah, that's my.
Now, if I clip that up, you going to be mad.
that is just another example of how you be out to get me, nigga. Like it's like, oh, you gonna clip that way? Oh,
I would never do that. I wouldn't do that.
Want me to get canceled so much?
No, I don't, and I wouldn't even do that because you be doing too much with the graphics and shit. You have me in some some questionable photos and shit. Get me fired, but but yeah, man, new set, designed by D over here, man. Got to shout him out. He came over here doing all the what you call it? What's that movie? Boondock Saint shit. Like, all right, this go here, this go there. I was like, yes, boss.
Man, nah, man. We both knew that it was time to like just switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, we really ain't got the bread to be doing nothing super extravagant like we really want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? We put a budget behind it. We gonna fuck some shit up.
I knew it was coming,
but like we needed to switch it up, man. We needed to be able to kind of like we need to breathe differently. You know what I mean?
I was like, any day now he gonna be like, let's change up the set.
Man, but we had already been talking about it.
He was like, you know what? We need to move some shit around. I'm like, all right, bet. Let's do it, man.
I mean, we knew it was going to happen. We wanted to do it at the top of the year, but like, shit.
Yeah, I was out of town, some more shit, man. But yeah, we got the couch, so we going to get some girls so you can sit next to them and shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Watch you be on your best behavior and shit.
Make sure my knee and my leg is all over here.
He man spread. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's your week been? A couple weeks, man, because shout out Chris from Hitman Podcast. We did a 2-parter, so we
got a twofer.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't record last week, but we were too busy doing all this shit, rearranging stuff, putting shit out. Yeah. He was fucking telling me how dirty and cluttery and junky I am.
This nigga living like college days up in this fucking room. We had bottles, empty bottles. It was like dust everywhere. I'm saying like this is why this nigga got asthma. Like we in here, this nigga inhaling all this shit. Like, nigga, probably, I was like, maybe.
You know what? You ain't coughed this whole time.
Shit,
damn.
And you probably ain't really. And we only cleaned the surface and get some shit off the floor. We ain't do no deep clean. So it might be. We did have to wipe down the walls a little bit. Like I'm like, what the fuck was we doing back? Like
ski. Nah.
Hey, nigga, we ain't doing none of that. What the fuck?
But when we ran them, nah.
Hey, man, I ain't did no such thing, bro.
Yeah, we ain't never ran no trains on no girls together, man. We never had the opportunity.
Hey, G,
I ain't know him back then. He ain't know me.
I would never.
You would never what?
Gee, that ain't me, man.
What, running trains?
Yeah,
I thought you were saying me.
What?
I thought you were saying like you was too good to run a train with me, but you'll run a train with somebody else.
Oh, nah, nigga, like nobody, bro. Like my shit. Okay, I just can't. I ain't never been with that. So
it's two types of trains, right?
That would have never happened. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay,
like, yeah,
we ain't got to be there together.
I know what you're saying. Like, yeah, like, I don't need the, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't need the same.
I get it.
Or
he always wanted to go first,
hitching a ride after. No, I ain't with none of that. Like.
That nigga, you the motherfucker in the train like me first. I call cops, nigga.
Nah, man.
But your week been cool, man.
Yeah, man, you on some other shit right now. I was like, nigga, what? But yeah, man, my shit, week been cool, bro. Like, been doing this, diet, healthy shit. Like, just trying to do something, man.
Yeah.
And, like, I was talking to, wifey about it and like and some of our neighbor friends and shit. And so we were talking to them and, she's a little bit more aggressive with it and stuff. So I'm proud of her doing it. And I was just like, yo, for me, I need to like ease my way into things because of the fact that I'm trying to do, like, I really want to do a lifestyle change versus like just trying to get into shape because I know me. And
you ain't gonna keep doing that shit.
I ain't gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna be trying to get to this goal. And if I don't make that goal, I'm gonna say fuck it. And if I do make that goal, then I'm gonna be like, oh cool, I made it. So now I'm done. So I'm just been trying to like really work on like sticking to a new routine and a habit. Like even if I go on vacation, if I'm out, all that type of shit. So
oh shit,
like yeah, I've
on vacation.
Yeah, bro. We talked about that shit. I was like, nigga,
that.
I ain't never going. When I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. Like no, I'm like shit. How do I get to go on vacation, go places that have gyms, or like
yeah, working out. But I'm saying like. I'm not trying to deter you or no shit.
Oh no,
like
it ain't.
No,
it ain't.
You gonna
like
eat
I've been
healthy
good,
and
bro.
shit on vacation too?
But see, that's my thing too. Is like understanding like how to eat, and then having those meals that they're a little bit more heavier and like a cheat meal. You know what I'm saying? I don't really try to do cheat days, but I try to do cheat meals. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like because it's easier for me to think of like, all right, cool. All day I'm here, like I can eat healthy and make good health choices, but then I'm tonight for dinner I'm gonna like fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do a meal that make me feel good about whatever. So it just made it easier for me to do that because I feel like whenever I would do cheat days in the previous years, you know what I'm saying, it felt like that was the thing.
Turn to a weekend.
Yeah, because it was like it was hard to recover from that for me. So all in all, man, I just been kind of like feeling good about being able to stick to some shit and like I honestly like this sobriety shit too, man, make me feel like I kind of like can go the distance with this one, bro. Like and like it's funny too because you sent that video and it's like they drinking like when y'all going to hang out and shit.
Yeah, don't come.
Fuck. But I found ways to like still have like a non-alcoholic drink and still be able to kick it.
Yeah.
But that's not why we went out. I get it.
Yeah. Don't fucking cut. Matter of fact, why are we?
Yeah.
Fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So yeah, man. So we'll see, bro. Like at first I was like, yeah, I'm going towards like April.
Yeah. You gonna wait till your birthday?
But then I was like, I don't know. I might just keep the shit rolling.
Whatever you feel, man. You know what I'm saying? I support you on all your endeavors and all that type of shit. Man.
Like, all right, what's that? Lakeith and
oh yeah, I hope all the best.
Yeah, like damn, nigga. Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah.
You do. Okay,
we should go out for drinks. I'm buying. Oh man,
how's your week though?
Oh, we was straight. It was a long week and shit.
Oh shit, we ain't talking about like what you like. We ain't connected about Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, man. Ain't shit special happened, man. I mean, we did.
Start over.
we had a good time.
And we're back. Like,
we went out. We had a good time, man. It was a great time, man. Tried a new restaurant, a Jamaican place.
Nice.
They had good service, good vibe, and all that. And we went during the day, so we didn't have to fuck with the crowd and lines and all that type of shit. They was telling us, it was like, yeah, you come back later, we're gonna have a DJ. It's gonna be. I was like, oh, so it's gonna be packed. Fuck you. Not coming. I mean,
but if you got a seat there, you could your position is solidified.
Oh, you trusting Jamaicans on time?
What you mean?
You know they be late. Can I say that?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think that's. I'm just saying, like, regardless of if, like, I'm talking about the crowd. Like, I'm saying, like, yeah, because you said like they're gonna be super crowded. So be there. No. So I'm saying, like, if you got your seat, because it's one thing to get there when it's crowded and you can't get a seat, but when you got your seat and you kind of there for the night, it makes it a little bit more tolerable for me.
That just ain't my fucking scene.
It ain't, bro. Like, I feel.
Okay, like, I was about to say maybe you like that type of shit.
Nah. Like, I'm just suggesting some shit for you.
I want to go to the place where the nigga be like, hey, ain't no more fucking dancing on the table. Get y'all ass down.
Yeah, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't come here for all that. Yeah. Don't shake ass in my face when I'm on a date.
I'm trying to be a good nigga.
You're like, oh, there she go. And I can't look.
Oh, you can. You just make it a game with you and your girl. You be like, you see that shit?
Bitches.
Like, look
at her. She got no class. Her whole ass hanging out.
That's wow. That's crazy, shit. I'm glad that ain't you, babe.
Yeah, these hoes. Let me show the guys.
They ain't gonna believe this.
Group chat. Oh man, somebody was talking about the group chat being exposed and shit. Like, has that ever happened to you? Your wife ever went up in the group chat?
Like through my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe it. I don't think she's ever. How can I say? I don't have proof, but I have proof. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like,
I didn't read this message, but it say read.
Or like you didn't say some shit that was like, wait, where did that come from? I ain't never told you that.
Right.
You be all up in you know, in passing, you be all up in your group telling about this. I'm like,
Talking about what?
Talking about what? What would make you think that? Telling on yourself?
The group chat got infiltrated. We ain't even use that app no more. And fucking DeVere got into a fucking car accident. Then his wife contacted us. We was like, "What the fuck?"
Like in the group or that's
yeah?
Like, oh damn.
She was like, "Yeah, D got into an accident." We was like, "Damn, that's fucked up. What you doing in here?" Motherfuckers was like, "Abort." We never use Group Me again,
bro. Like honestly, man, that's why
that was like 2019 or some shit.
That's why, bro. Like respectfully, man, like I love being in a group chat with the homies, everything, you know what I'm saying? I like seeing the content and everything that everybody want to say, and I get my laughs in, but nigga, I will never participate in any of that shit for that reason.
What you mean? Oh, you saying some shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
have anything to say.
I don't have nothing to say. I'm over here, like, I don't get mixed up with that, with the pictures and shit. Like, you know, like niggas laughing.
Let me stop lying. I be in that shit. But, you know, it's jokes.
I get you.
It's jokes.
I'm just saying, like, for me, I don't, because I don't, nah, man, that's all I need is somebody, like, somebody's wife to see some shit and they be like, and Daryl ass up in there too talking about, I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna have nothing to say about me. Like,
honestly, can't nobody say shit
I'm just here for the
about
content.
no fucking group chat, man, because it's all in context. You don't know how the fuck our relationship is with this group, you know what I'm saying? Sure, there's a titty in here. Whose is it? We don't know these bitches.
Listen, that again, that has nothing to do with me. I'm just here. Hey, I'm here
for jokes.
I'm here for jokes. I see in the content that comes through.
So would you get in trouble for putting the ha on some shit?
Nah.
That's funny.
Yeah, nothing like that. That's what I'm saying. That's probably like the most that I would ever do. Be like, oh hell no, haha, whoa, laughing emoji. You know what I'm saying? But all the like other shit, man, like, you know, there's some niggas like just hear some wild shit in them groups, man, and they just be like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
you know how it is, like homie time is like, or like the group chats be like, yeah,
hey dog,
yeah, like I'm like, it be shit that be said that I be like, damn, like your phone must be locked away, nigga. Like you free and clear, nigga. Like or I don't know, maybe you deleting it. I don't know, but
your shit come up on the banner, like the message, or just say notification. Oh, my shit be up there.
My shit silent.
Oh, okay.
That group ain't, but I don't want, cause it, like, you know, like niggas started talking and it be random times where if there's a game on or
all the group chats are muted.
Yeah, that's what.
So that shit ain't popping up.
Yeah, so I'm just like, nah. And then like anything else, any other message, yeah, that those will pop up like banners and shit like that.
Okay.
But they don't. You can't read them unless you look at them with, you know, the new iPhone update and shit. Like the message don't pop up until you look at it and shit.
I'm just glad I ain't cheating. I got to keep up with this technology. I just be mad when it come on and be
Bro,
like, what the fuck?
Like I just don't get it. But like niggas be wanting
to live. Let's not do that. I get it. I'm just not doing it.
Niggas be wanting to live dangerously, bro. I be like, this shit ain't even worth that. Like I'm just
the thrill. The thrill of the chase, nigga.
I ain't never been a thrill seeker, nigga.
Fair enough. All right, man. Before we get into Black History Making, let's shout out our sponsor, Stogies Tobacconist. Stogies Tobacconist, premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
As you can see on the ticket right here, go to StogiesTobacconist.com. Hit them up for their premium cigars. Use promo code I Ain't Going. And hit them up for their mobile cigar lounge for your next event. Tell them about the discount, boss.
Let them know. Well, what can I say? We talked to the owners.
What?
They confirmed.
You gotta say that.
What? They confirmed. What? That, you book with them at any point, at any time. What? My nigga, mention my name, D, his name, CJ, or the I Ain't Going show. They're going to give you 12 of them things, 12 premium cigars for the free just for booking with them. So, you don't have to do the lounge. They can still show up, supply y'all with cigars, a good time as well. They can pop up their table. You know what I'm saying? If you got a space for everybody to smoke, they can still come hang out, have a good time, and you're going to still get 12 sticks, bro. So, if you think I'm lying, just go do it. Just go do it. Like right now. Stogie Tobacconist. Go there right now and book with them. I promise you.
They gonna be like, what the fuck y'all talking about? We don't know them niggas.
Hey. They said it.
They did say it on the show. All right. Now, I didn't scroll down too much. I just had an idea. Now I got to go through all this shit. All right, man. Black history in the making. Black history in the making, as we always say. We want to shout out our ancestors for everything they did for us to get to this point right here. And we also want to shout out the good black people that are doing things right now to help us progress. I should have rehearsed in this area before I started the show.
Arms and shit.
Yeah, I don't know where to put my arms and shit. I'm like,
I broke another one. Like
I'm glad I'm not drunk. I knock all this shit over.
Also, that's something to remember.
What?
When you start back drinking.
Oh yeah, because I remember shit when I be drinking.
Yeah, so no, I'm saying I'm just saying
oh yeah, that drink gonna be over there. You see, this is the drink.
That's
shelf.
what I'm saying. Figure out where that's gonna be, so you know.
I don't know, man. I might have to move this mic over here. Some shit, man.
It's gotta be preparation.
My hands.
What do I do?
Yeah. But all right, we have a clip right here.
Organization Girls in the Hood is helping young girls on the South Side have better access to health care and educational materials. It recently opened an adolescent reproductive health education center in Woodlawn. Some great pictures here, and here to tell us more.
To add on to that, Girls, GYRLS in the Hood is expanding its services to support young women and their families in the community by offering essential health education, clothing, and food. They have recently opened up a new facility, 64th and Cottage Grove in Chicago. The other one was in the Grand Crossing neighborhood. So they doing good things.
Nice. Shout
out these women. They helping out the community, doing their part and more, man. So got to shout them out. Lying over here clapping.
Love it. Look how free I feel.
Yeah. You move around, you drink right there.
Yeah,
you can lift it up if you feel like it.
Yeah, man. I can stretch out if I want to and shit.
Yeah,
I like
man.
it.
Yeah, don't lay on the couch. Do full Rick James.
Have a therapy session. Like, yeah, dog, listen, man.
Oh, damn. Terrence Howard.
Listen, man.
All right, man. Let's get into that just happened.
That just happened.
So we got to talk about these fucking plane crashes, dog. It's been...
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy.
Planes are falling out there, hitting each other. It's like Atlanta traffic out here in the sky. And there's only been one crash in the sky that was fatal. All the other ones have pretty much been landing on the ground, but it's been 13.
Oh, no, they've been crashing, bro.
Yeah. I'm talking about people like commercial.
Yeah.
The other ones has been smaller
private
planes.
Small yeah.
But that was only commercial plane where it was fatal. It was in 13 fatal aircraft incidents just this year.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the one on January 29th, the crash in D.C. with the helicopter, that was the only commercial one.
Yeah.
But a lot of this shit, they've been saying, because at first, they try to blame Trump, which, it was
Because he did let go of some air traffic controllers.
Yeah.
He retired them. But that was after all of these.
Yeah, that was after most of them and
started happening, yeah.
But, excuse me. But, yeah.
Sounded gross.
I know.
Hey, man, sometimes,
I'm old, G.
Man. Yeah.
I ain't took my pills. I'm out here just burping and shit. I ain't got no food in my stomach because It's too late to eat. Anyway.
Start complaining like an old nigga.
Yeah, I'm old. G, I'm leaning into this shit. You ain't see the khakis, nigga? The fuck? I'm finna go full Flanders. Nah, my wife won't let me.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of which, I know this is off subject, but this dude, I went to their work conference a couple weeks ago and shit.
Yeah.
And there was this dude, he's younger than me. I didn't even recognize this motherfucker. Because he looks 20 years older than me.
Oh.
I was like, is that fucking Zach? The dude.
You said his name. Does he know? Does he watch this?
I don't watch this shit. That nigga don't even really know me like that. But he full Ned Flanders outfit. Nigga got the big glasses, the big old nigga glasses. And then he got some grays right here. This nigga got to be 35.
Wow.
And I was like, damn. But talked to an older lady at work. She was like, that's probably the people he hanging around with. He probably hanging out with the higher ups and shit. And he's like, I want to look
probably
like them.
Stressed out. Is he married?
Yeah, he married with a kid and shit. Yeah. But goddamn, like,
shit. That's why I'm like, bro. I'm
talking about the shoes, dog.
Bro,
like he had the full clunkers.
Bro, I don't know how you feel about it, and I know I keep coming. We gonna get back to what we was talking about.
Like,
but
the plane
like,
crashes.
Yeah, but like, I don't know how like you feel. But I feel like at this age, man, and I hate to keep going back to like the working out shit and the health shit, because I don't want to be that nigga either to be like talking about that all the time. But I don't know about you. I feel like, nigga, I am trying really hard to not become that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I'm joking about this shit, like, nigga. Bro, I ain't trying to do that shit for real.
Like I'm trying to make sure my fashion is straight. I'm trying to make sure that my body is straight.
Dog, you see them like,
bro, I can't
them fucking young ass niggas talk about what's old?
Nah.
Dog, it's a nigga going on the college campus going around asking them what year are you, what age is considered old to you?
Yeah.
Niggas is saying if you born in 2000.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm old as shit.
Niggas say if you born in 2002, he like, cause I'm 21. Like if you born in 2002, like damn nigga, you like 23.
Hey, but you know what though? I ain't even mad at it. I don't give.
I ain't either.
It's shocking because I'm like, damn. I'm at the point in my life where young niggas is looking at me like, damn, nigga, you old, but. I'm cool with that because I am.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about y'all.
Like,
y'all
I remember,
because one thing I'm not.
They don't give a fuck about us neither.
Yeah,
which is fine.
One thing that I'm not is that nigga trying to keep up with y'all. Like, oh, I can still be the nigga, you know what I'm saying, that can fuck with y'all in the club and still do this. No. I still appreciate my age, but I still want to be young. I still feel like I don't want to do none of that young shit that these niggas is doing, bro. I feel like I'm not the nigga that will like. You know how some niggas when they get older and go revert back to midlife crisis and revert back to like wanting to be like early 30s, late 20s, like activities and shit. I don't think I will ever be. I might be in my 50s and want to revert back to like my late 30s, revert back to this time, but I ain't.
How do you know what that look like?
I don't.
I'm gonna start drinking more.
I don't know. I don't know
what
that
sad.
Like
my midlife crisis. I don't know. Maybe I had it already.
Like, I just don't, I can see myself like, wanting to be like, more fit and like still saying like I can still move and have mobility, but I ain't finna go be challenging young niggas to like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know some older niggas, I know some older niggas that like be ready to like do all the muscular things. Like I still got you. I'm gonna get you like,
I got a couple more years with my nephews before they start getting too much.
You racing them?
Oh hell no! Racing them? No.
Oh, well, you can't race them.
Like, I'm like folding them up. Like I pick one up, muff the other one and shit like that. Like y'all niggas is little.
Oh yeah.
But like probably like because they finna go to high school next year.
Nah, nigga.
So I probably got about like 2-3 more years before I'd be like, hey, stop playing.
Yeah, you fucking around and pull something.
Nah, I gotta shoot you.
Yeah, like nah. Man. That's when that shit, your ass got folded up already by a young nigga and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah,
it's only up from here or like or down.
Oh yeah, it's down. It's down.
Yeah, it's down from there. Like
that was. It's like, oh shit.
All this working out I did, and I still kind of.
It's like I'm strong. They ain't got the stamina. It matters.
It definitely matters.
But like if I don't get them right now, it's over with. Yeah. All right, cool.
That's why you got 10 seconds.
Nope. That's why it's excuse me, sir. How you doing? Oh, we fighting? Bah! That's
Gotta go.
Hey man, I ain't doing that shit no more. I just seen what happened to Mike Tyson. Nah. Anyway, the plane crashes.
Yeah. So with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know what you're getting to with the main one that we want to talk about, but like, do you feel like low key this shit been happening? We just like, if you think about what the media pulls in, like, because we're seeing flights go down all over. Typically, planes been like small planes and all that has been. Now I get it.
Yeah, don't nobody give a fuck about the small planes.
I feel like planes been doing wild shit. It's just they've been so sporadic and like so spread out and local.
Ain't no commercial plane of everybody died.
Yeah,
in a long. Yeah. They said 25 years. 9/11, nigga.
But they in the U.S. But they been going down.
Oh yeah, Malaysia flight.
Yeah, like
you don't
all
give a fuck
that
about
shit. I ain't gonna say that, but like,
you know what I mean. We really don't like we care.
For us, it was like damn, like we take care of our planes. That's where they
Americans
felt like
really don't fuck with.
It was always
the rest of the world.
It was always like, hey,
damn.
It was because like prior
the niggas in Asia, that's fucked up.
Prior to all this, it was like, shit, damn, this is why I don't be going overseas. like for real, and that's where like now the news is bringing, but even more so. It's the small plane thing that those been going down all over the country. It's just they've been local.
To your point, they said that the plane crashes are trending to be lower than they usually have been.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So there you go.
It's like, just that commercial plane went down and
that's a whole different thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Joker said, it's not in the plan.
Yeah,
them little Cessnas and shit supposed to crash.
Yeah,
they supposed to hit each other. The commercial ones ain't supposed to fucking.
Well, they also was talking about how the one in DC, there was no like everything was, which I don't fully believe, but they were like everything was aligned to like working properly, so it just happened.
Oh yeah, they said they blamed it on a helicopter dude. They said they warned him a few times and he was like, I'm straight.
Yeah, but they were like he also could have been talking about another plane that he saw that was off in the distance, but he didn't see that one. You know what I mean? So. All in all, bro, it just seemed like
this deterring you from flying?
No, it's like at the end of the day, man, we gotta live, bro. Like as much as we can. Like until we can't, like, you know, wifey and the in-laws are getting on the plane, you know what I'm saying, to go head up to Chicago.
What they flying?
Shit, Southwest.
Okay.
And, you know.
Oh, reliable.
Southwest been going through it though too.
Yeah, them niggas ain't crashed.
But
maybe a tire popped off here and there.
But I ain't even gonna get on airlines because I told you still to this day Spirit has.
That's what I was gonna get to, dog. They sit over there like we ain't crashed shit, and y'all steady talking about us.
Like, and it was like Delta was the top of the line. That was what you like. Everybody flow. They expensive as fuck. They believe that they are. And then when I got on like.
Believe.
That's what they say, man. They believe, especially with them having a hub here in Atlanta. It's like they just like top dog, like they Coca-Cola here. You know what I'm saying? And so for them, it's like we the elite, and you gonna pay a shit ton of money to fly on our shit, bro. To pay that much money and get on a plane that is breaking down, and you have to deboard. It's fucking ridiculous. I'd be mad as fuck if I had to pay thousands of dollars. Like, not even.
You talking about the plane that crashed in Canada?
No. Well, I'm just saying, like, well, that's Delta, but I'm just saying in general, like with Delta being the top gun right now of like, you know, prior to this. Nah, man, those planes look like they was like going through it a lot of times too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's just because I was always doing some domestic flights or whatever, but there was like the planes was no more elegant or sophisticated than getting onto a Spirit or a Frontier or a Southwest, and you're paying thousands of dollars for the shit. So that's all I'm saying. It's just like I probably had my worst experiences with Delta. I still fuck with them because they, you know, I'm conditioned, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the same time, it's just like,
Your boys' spirits, man. They ain't crashed shit.
Yeah. Well, knock on wood, but like
soul plane.
But going back to the flight in Canada though.
Oh yeah. So the latest commercial plane that crashed in Canada coming from Minnesota. They crashed on the landing and it spun upside down, which I'm like, how the what? Was Denzel flying that shit? Like, what the fuck happened? Thankfully, nobody died. I think 13 people got injured or whatever.
Yeah.
But you were saying that they were offered 30 bands compensation?
Yeah, man. That's in more recent news. They were talking about how they was trying to give for compensation for the passengers that, were on that day. $30,000, and I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, like $30,000. That's it? Like, I was like, who came up with that number? Like, why that number? Like, nigga, I might not ever want to get on a plane again, and you just gonna give me $30,000. I would say like even 100,000 would be.
How many motherfuckers on there? 60?
Yeah, between 60, 70, I think. It definitely wasn't 70, but like it was a 6 and a number in there. I felt like.
That is a weird number. That's 1.8. That's some Skip Bayless shit.
Yeah, like that's like, bro, if everybody would have potentially died, you probably would have had to pay out more than that and like other shit.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like you need to be up in like, I feel like everybody on that plane, because we survived, needs to be 1 million strong.
Damn. I mean, they got it.
They definitely got it. Or at least $500K. Give us $500K each.
But dog, say you one of the motherfuckers that a shit happened to.
What you mean?
Like 13, they said like 13 people got injured. You one of the motherfuckers, ain't nothing happened to you. You ain't got a scratch. Yeah. You just came up on 30 bands.
Nigga.
Don't get all
the trauma.
Oh my God. We traumaing. Okay.
Yes, nigga, for a company that gets billions of dollars.
You been in a car accident before?
Yes. You
got your ass back in the car, right?
Yeah. But it guaranteed if it was another motherfucker, if it was Walmart or somebody that got me in that accident, I'd definitely be like, yeah, nigga, like, and same thing, like if I get in an accident, I get injured. That's why the other person has insurance. I would get more than $30,000 from that.
But I'm saying, like, you didn't get injured, ain't shit happened to you. You just inconvenienced. Matter of fact, you ain't really you inconvenienced a little bit. You got to Canada. You got there. Nigga. And here's 30 bands for your trouble.
Bro.
Sorry about that. I understand what you're saying, but the entitlement is crazy.
Nigga, we ain't land this bitch and you blew a tire and we just skidded off the runway. Nigga,
It was that. Literally, it was because the runway was fucked up because of the snow.
So, my nigga, you're the expert. You should know how to fucking land this shit, and you should know the conditions to which it should be, like,
Here's 30,000. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like that's what you would take, huh? That's cool with you.
If ain't shit happened
That's
to
cool
me.
with you. Fuck that. No, give me more. Nigga, people have sued for less. Nigga, what are we talking about?
Okay.
What are we talking about for real?
Here's the truth of it.
Your wife would be so mad at you for taking that. Like, if they say, hey, look.
Here's the truth of it. Here's the truth of it.
And sign this.
Look, I would speak to an attorney to see, like, what you think. Say the attorney says, that's the best you're going to get. After you pay me, then what? You talk to 2 attorneys, 3 attorneys, and they tell you that shit.
If that's the best I'm going to get, then.
And then you already paid for that little hour. It's probably about $500.
If that's the best that you literally said that I can get, then that's all I can get.
But you just saying try.
Nigga, I'm going for as much as possible. Like I said, 30,000 is not a lot, nigga. Like,
I'm not saying it is.
Like niggas, that's like damn near that's like the motherfuckers they like giving you vouchers and shit.
But I'm saying nothing happened to you.
Shit. It don't matter, bro. Like just because you survived, so like, but what if somebody you was with got injured? Like what? Like So because you didn't get injured, you fine. You okay with the experience? You're like, oh well, that's. All right, big box company.
I'm just saying, like,
go ahead. Like, you guys just, fucked up on some shit, and I'm gonna take what you're gonna give me. Thank you, because at least it's something.
I thought I just had a whole fucking explanation what I do, but if you want to run with that, that's cool. All I'm saying is
I wasn't injured.
All I'm saying, yeah, one, I wasn't injured. Two, like, I'm gonna see what I could get, but I'm not expecting shit for real because I got where I'm going.
Nigga,
nothing happened to me.
If they wouldn't have gave them 30,000, they would have had.
If he wouldn't have gave me 30,000, then yeah, of course.
Of course, what?
Of course, I'm suing the shit out of y'all.
Oh,
I'm getting something regardless.
So what you gonna sue them for?
I don't know. I gotta see what can I get. I'm trying to see what I can get. You throwing out numbers like you know you finna get that shit.
Hell yeah.
You don't know you finna get that shit.
Them niggas is gonna get that shit.
Maybe.
I didn't sign shit coming up into this, and maybe they say, hey, look, because of any air accidents, it is what it is.
Hey,
but
and that shit in another fucking country. So you don't know what the fuck the laws is there or where the jurisdiction is and all that shit. By the time that you done fucked around and did all that, you might not get shit. I'm just saying, like, don't expect shit.
It ain't even
just try and see what you could get, but it ain't no fucking slam dunk.
You're actually not suing Delta when you, like, if you think of it in retrospect, because you're suing the subsidiary of Delta. Like, they were like, that's a different company that was even flying.
That was there. Delta? It was a Delta flight.
No, it was a Delta, like the plane was, but it's a company that owns those planes, but it ain't Delta.
It don't matter. You still suing.
But you're suing that company and not Delta.
It don't. Who the fuck cares?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, but you say like it could be in another country. You don't know what. I'm like, yeah. So
no, it is in another country. That shit happened over there.
I know. I'm agreeing. I'm repeating what you said, but I'm saying that yes, you still. It don't matter, nigga. You like other countries sue the United States, so you can sue whoever the fuck you want to sue.
Yeah, I'm just saying like, don't expect shit. Just try to get what you can get.
Nigga, I'm gonna expect shit, and I don't give a fuck. Like right. I'm gonna expect it because there's. I'm
glad that you turned into a white man in February.
I'm gonna be entitled just like anybody else would be entitled. Yeah,
niggas is not entitled. Niggas is not entitled. They have better lawyers than you, and they'll give you what the fuck you can get.
Okay, I don't know what that means. But
that means you get what the fuck you can get. It's a lot of y'all might have to split up.
But that's like, nah, I disagree. I mean, I get what
niggas sue all the time and don't get shit.
Of course,
like, that's what I'm saying. Like you talk about, I'm getting you don't know what the fuck you getting. You might get 500,000. You might get that before lawyer fees. So that's what I'm saying. Like niggas be trying to sue with that entitled shit, like because they seen some other motherfuckers get it, and it's like, hey, you can't expect that shit.
Oh yeah, niggas can fuck up the bag like quick because
it's not even fucking up the bag. It's just that
because they don't have the right representation. Yeah, I get it.
No, it's you not getting that shit. It don't matter your representation. You just not getting it.
But that's suing over certain things. Nigga, if a plane goes down, niggas like you gotta be crazy to not think that people are. That's probably why they even gave out the incentives or the compensation. It's because they're hoping that niggas like you would be like, yeah, take it and go. And I won't. If you weren't entitled to something, they wouldn't have given you that money.
I just know that in terms of like litigation and shit like that, you looking at a long fucking road, and you're gonna run out of money before they run out of money. And if they feel like it, because you on that entitled shit, they'll spend the money, just not on you. It'll go to your lawyer, and you'll end up getting $30,000.
Oh, I mean, I think that when
that's what I'm saying with that whole entitled shit. Like you can go in there with like, yeah, I want this, but like nigga, you ain't. That don't mean you gonna get that shit.
It's a different situation because when you have
we can finish after you done because we've been on this too long.
When you have a group like that, you also not just having to go into that shit alone. Because like majority of the time, it's gonna be someone that's gonna get
everybody ain't got the same injuries,
but get
so you can't do
action.
That.
Like, but
you can't class action on the same shit when these niggas got injured and you didn't get injured.
But that's the thing though. They do that. You recognize that that is a lot of ifs. No, I'm saying but you recognize that is a thing, right?
Yeah, I do.
Like class action, like when they get multiple people and they group them all together.
Yeah, and they don't get as much money.
But they get more than they potentially get more than 30,000 is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, go in there, get what you can get, but don't be expecting shit because niggas will treat your ass.
Yeah.
Speaking of niggas treating motherfuckers, Trevor Noah is speaking on American business. Black American business, to be specific. You want to lead this one? Because I think you know a little bit more about it than I do.
It don't matter.
I saw it like a while ago, like he was talking about it. But
I mean, I did too. I don't know much other than him talking about the fact that he think that segregation or integration. He was doing an interview. I don't know the show or anything like that, but he said that he made the comment about for America was integration the right thing to do. Yeah. Like, because he mentioned like I think it was Norway or somewhere that I guess did not do integration in some form, or like they didn't integrate and created their own system and whatever. He had a point behind what he was saying, but I think that I feel like that's just his thoughts. And that's fine, because somebody like he's a very highly educated person that has said some great things.
That's just the accent.
Has said some great things. But like at the same time, I don't think that I don't necessarily agree with that. I can get where he's coming from, but I feel like there's a reason why we needed to do that. And I don't want to get into like, because I'm not a historian. I'm not like ever really good about like articulating all of that, type of shit. But I personally feel that, it had to happen a certain way because of the injustice and just kind of the oppression of the black community. Like, we needed that to be able to feel equal in a sense, even though we never felt that. We still don't feel equal. We just needed the opportunity to do great things. Like, we had no like, other than that, what would we do? We would be in, like, when we tried to have our own shit as far as Black Wall Street, that was burned down. Like, there was still so much that I don't know, that's just kind of like, for us, like, integrating and trying to create opportunities was like the goal I feel that we wanted to achieve. I don't know what that means.
I see what he's saying. It's like a bunch of, like, I saw that you had put in here, like, he's an outsider, like, he's not from here. But I mean, I guess his parents went through apartheid and shit.
Yeah.
So they went through a similar situation, not quite like ours. I have heard other people say that segregation, assimilation kind of like fuck shit up as far as us wanting to be integrated with white people. I think it did. I think we got away from having our own communities.
Think it did what?
I think it did fuck us up. But I do think that it was needed. However, I think we should have kept our shit and, kind of brought shit back. Like, kept our communities, kept our businesses, kept shit black, and kept it up, build it, like black hospitals, grocery stores, all that type of shit, like the infrastructure we were talking about early off mic. We should have kept that, like what all the other races do: go out, get knowledge, bring it back here, and help build us up. But what happened was we kind of broke up and wanted to get the American dream, which was never for us in the first place. It was for white people. That was their American dream, but we wanted it too. We wanted to be with them. Like you said, we wanted to have them see us as equal. And that ain't never gonna fucking happen. So I think that we should have stayed to ourselves for the most part, kind of like how all the other communities do. Like the Asians, the Jewish communities, they have their own shit. They go out, they mingle with white folks and shit like that. They assimilate. No, that's my chair rocking.
I was like, what the hell is
that? It's the chair rocking. WD-40.
Somebody fucking in the back. Like bed. Like,
damn, I hope the mic probably picking it up. It don't matter. But yeah, we should have kept our shit, kept our businesses, and appreciated ourselves and looked at ourselves as equal instead of trying to get that validation, the external validation from these niggas.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even speak to it because I feel like it's a deeper thing even from that. Because
just look at it from like even closer to like our age, since we were born in the 1900s. Look at how the communities were before we got like a little older. I'll say like where my mom and dad grew up, it was nice over there. Fucking Chatham was real nice. It kind of is, but like all these black communities, what do you call it? South Shore. All these black communities were really fucking nice.
Yeah.
When like they was being taken care of, they built a community, black owned stores, all this shit. People literally would stay in their neighborhoods because they had everything they needed there.
Yeah.
And we strayed away from that. So, I mean, it's not too far away that shit was there. It's a whole bunch of different things that happened to break that shit up. Drugs, government, ourselves. You know, we can't blame everything on everybody else. It all starts with us. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it definitely has something to do with, you know, the fact that the knowledge was not there. It was there, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
And there wasn't enough to create long-lasting, you know, generational like things that can help build. Because I feel like that's, you know, it's easy to say, yeah, we needed to stay together, but I think when it came to where there was slavery, and then it ended, and then there was like it's still kind of slavery because it was still like, you know,
some of the Jim Crow shit.
Yeah, it's just kind of it was still lingering, and there was staying there. The treatment wasn't the same.
Yeah.
It was and so it was like, you know, it probably wasn't that easy to just say, oh yeah, let's build our own town. Like even now we don't.
They already did it.
What you mean?
They fucked it up.
I mean, but like, if you don't, it's like if you can go start a business, but you don't know how to keep that business and scale that business and grow that business and continue to like as a whole understand how to keep that going. It probably isn't, you know. And again, I don't know. Like I don't want to spend
all night if we get into like the different. The different aspects of life that fucked up the black community.
Exactly.
Like, so we know the hits.
Yeah. Exactly.
The literal hits, nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Trevor had a point. Yeah, we should have kept to ourselves and kept our communities up, but
I mean, D.L. Hughley disagreed strongly. I forgot exactly what he said, but we gotta look it up. But like, yeah, he disagreed with that. He said that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. But I think that everybody have their opinions about.
Yeah, I'm not saying like we should have like you have to get out there. I'm just saying have your own shit. Everybody else got their own shit.
Yeah, of course.
So we the only motherfuckers don't got our own shit.
And everybody,
it's okay to go out here. Yeah, I ain't Dr. Umar, you know what I'm saying? Like, go out here, bunny hop, whatever fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
But just stay strong with the community. Help us to be where everybody else is and trying to be and shit like that.
Yeah.
Soapbox off. But let's see. You want to talk about? Nah, I was about to start off foul.
About what?
Dude that died. And that challenge.
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, the Brazilian dude that died after injecting himself with,
I really don't have nothing good to say about it. You know what I'm saying?
Remains,
it's fucked up to talk about dead kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that it was it's sad to like to hear that. But it's also like, what the fuck was he like thinking and doing? Like, who, like, this shit is
trying to impress the hoes.
These challenges, man, are like, It's wild that the challenges that are being created are by niggas that's alive and didn't die from the shit or don't even try it. They just say, hey, look, you know, I'm going to put this challenge out. Like, what were the days? Gee,
I knew it was coming. Come on, let's do the old nigga challenges.
like, put them on a coffin, nigga. Like, just, like, at most, you risk your life.
Put him in a coffin.
At most, you risk your life because the nigga who
you fucked up somebody's car.
Yeah, that you just fucked up, you know, even though that was stupid as fuck too.
The ALS challenge.
That wasn't even like our age demographic either. Like,
nah, that was these no, those was younger millennials.
Yeah.
Because they wasn't Z. They was younger millennials.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? The cinnamon challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had challenges that, you know, was like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Niggas has got Tide Pod challenges.
Yeah. Now the most death-defying one was that crate challenge, but that still, again, wasn't our... That was one of those, like, it wasn't our...
And nobody broke their neck.
They did, though.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, nigga. It was people dying. Like, people...
Oh, niggas died?
Yeah, it was niggas getting fucked up off of that shit. Breaking, like, shit, like... Because they was just falling so fucked up, man.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that shit.
But then you had, like, it was almost... But that was, like, a wild challenge because that was, like, the challenge that had young niggas started, but had older niggas doing it.
Yeah, that
you always saw
came
somebody
out.
hold, like,
that shit came out. I was like, oh, y'all could have caught me 5 years ago, but it's over with now. I don't do stupid shit like that no more.
12, nigga, like not.
You could have caught me in my fucking late 20s doing some stupid ass shit like that. You'd have caught me in that.
Definitely not late 20s.
Oh hell yeah, I could still fall. Late 20s, oh yeah, I could fall and get up, bust my. Yeah, that was cool, dog. Yeah. But like, yeah. Shit, up until recently, I could take a fall. Now it's just like, fuck.
Yeah, no,
I'm going on leave.
Yeah. Like, for the long haul. Like, like man.
That demographic don't listen to us anyway. So I was going to say stop that shit. But anybody listen to this shit, I've seen the numbers. It's between, what's the demo? 28 to 32 and like something to 44. So, them niggas, everybody born in the 1900s.
Yeah, no.
All right, man. We want to talk about you know what? I do want to talk about the All-Star game briefly. Just not the whole, because we talked about it for the past few weeks. We don't get into sports real quick. So, did you watch it?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't either. I saw clips. I DVR'd it, still ain't watched it. But people didn't like it. There was a lot of complaining. Excuse me. One of the big things that happened at the last minute, LeBron decided not to fucking play.
Like at all?
Like at all. He ain't suit up or nothing. He was out there dressed like Anthony Davis. So PK Subban, who is he's a black ex hockey player, had this to say.
Sick and tired of making athletes greats, all-time greats that aren't the best examples. Those are the people that we want our kids to follow, that we want athletes to follow. That helps us in our game. Stephen A., you want athletes to be educated on this and understand this. They got to understand the importance of showing up to the All-Star game and being on the court and playing banged up sometimes and playing injured maybe at times. Thank you. And participating, because here's the thing. Because you're making 100, 200, 300 million, you should be out there banged up. You should be. That's why we pay you, is to max out. We talk about greatness and it being the longevity of somebody's career. I don't care if you play 50 years. I want your best 10. I want you on the court dominating. I want you to go all out. I want Michael Jordan. I want Kobe. That's what I want in every sport. That's the guy that I follow. You're a different version than that, you don't get my respect.
Dude, I totally agree with this nigga. And that's the reason why we like the NFL more than the NBA. Because whenever you watch the NFL, if a nigga ain't giving effort, he's held accountable and we get him the fuck out the game. We seen earlier this season where the nigga walked off the field and was like, oh, you'll never play on no team ever again, because that's not the type of shit we want in these fucking in the locker room. Like, we out here giving maximum effort. We give a fuck. We trying to win. We competing at a high level. And yeah, we getting paid to do it. This shit with the NBA, I hate it. I fucking hate it. And they are getting paid baseball money now. Shit. They probably getting paid more than baseball players. And niggas is not fucking playing. And I can see if it was like a season-ending injury or like a fucked up injury, niggas is not playing because they tired.
Like, yeah.
That's ridiculous. As a fan of the game, like, you don't even know if you can go buy a ticket because this nigga might not even fucking be there.
True.
Because he didn't feel like it. So this is going to come back and bite them in the ass. The players, this player empowerment shit has been fucked up since. Like, niggas have been looking at this shit crazy since the Heatles. Like, that happened. Okay, that's cool. Niggas is moving around from team to team. The offseason is way more entertaining than the actual game. It's like, oh, he over there now? Cool. He ain't going to play. He ain't going to play.
Yeah.
But it's cool that he's over there. But it's only so many Jimmy Butlers, Steph Currys. Now, you can't even say LeBron. LeBron's going to take off games. But he's 40, but he was taking off games before. It's only so many players that's going to go out there and give a fucking show. And they care about the fucking fans. Everybody else is just like, I got paid. Which is like, that's cool. But when the fans stop going and stop watching because you're not there and you're going to fuck it up for the new niggas that come in because they're not going to get the same amount of money because the TV deal is going to go away and all this shit. Then what?
Yeah. I mean, I hear you on that. I think that's there's a lot of things I agree with that. Like, yeah, there's certain from the sport element itself. Yes, we can all agree that it is lacking nowadays. But I honestly, when we're going to like just speaking to the LeBron thing, I think that is false. Like, in my mind, I feel like LeBron don't owe us shit. Like, I think that at the end of the day, LeBron has proven
he's the face of the NBA.
LeBron has proven himself to be an elite player. He has proven himself to even be up there with the Kobe Bryants and the Jordans, like the elites as like the face of the NBA. Him deciding to not play in the All-Star game, if Jordan would have did that or if Kobe would have did that.
They wouldn't have.
If Jordan would have did that or Kobe would have did that, it would have been like everybody would have been like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And at the age and at the time that he is, I'm just saying that I disagree with the intensity.
That's the problem
of him.
That right there
being like, but I think that doesn't like, yeah.
Look,
LeBron has not proven himself to be a explosive elite player.
No, that's not what he's saying. He was like the greatest of all time. He's like, don't put him in that conversation because he hasn't shown. And that right there is, you hit it right on the fucking head. If Kobe or Mike would have did it, they would have been like, oh, but them niggas didn't do it because they was like, we're the example. If we do it, these niggas are going to think it's cool to do it. That nigga did it with the dunk contest. He did it with the player movement. He doing it with the load management. And now everybody thinks that shit is cool. And it's like, you've been the face of the NBA, and whether you want to do it or not, you are the leader and the trendsetter. You've set a lot of fucking trends that have kind of fucked up the product.
Yeah. Well, I also think that it has to, like, at some point be seen that, like, yo, I get it, being a fan is being a fan. Like, we love the sport. We love to do, we love to watch. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, like, these athletes work their whole lives to get to a certain point and to play. And that's why they even say, like, with, like, niggas making money in the collegiate level, you damn near don't have to go to the NBA. You can make all your money, graduate, and never touch the NBA.
Cool.
Because of the fact that I think that there's, And again, I agree with you, and I hear what you're saying. I hear what most people are saying, but just playing devil's advocate, when motherfuckers are playing that many games, and that's why they're arguing, probably don't want to play that many games. Niggas at the end of the day need to know that, yo, this shit, you got to think about your life after this.
Retire.
Because at the end of the day, I can see an athlete being like, yo, I gave my all for all these years, and like,
you were handsomely compensated.
And yes, I have. But at the same time, like, a motherfucker can X you out in a minute. Motherfuckers really don't give a fuck about you. You switch teams, they fucking burning your jersey. Like, niggas, like, we act like these niggas are just so loyal to these athletes because we want you to put on this show for us. But at the end of the day, if he put in the show and he put in the work, and the nigga's getting older and he feels like, damn, you know what? I don't really need this shit. I'm about to retire. Like, niggas in the NFL have done that. Like Brady and all. That's what they did. And that's probably what he's doing. He probably, like, at the end of the day, like, he is at the point where he might only have a year or two left of wanting to even do this shit. So he's probably on his way out. He really wanted to stay in this bitch long enough to play with his son. Mm-hmm. And now he's probably trying to get it to where his other son gonna be in the league, and he just gonna be like, all right, cool. But I honestly, I'm sorry.
Pass the torch, nigga.
But like, I don't think he owes anybody. I think he has shown that to be like giving to some. He said that, oh, I don't care if you're in the league for 50 years, just give me a solid 10. That nigga has given a solid 10.
Yes.
So he, like, in his own statement. So I don't agree with that. Now, a lot of these other athletes, I mean, like, nigga, like, something has to be said and done because of the fact that all the injuries that, you know, yeah, if these niggas getting injured, they getting injured.
If you're getting injured, you're getting injured, cool.
Same thing.
Cool. You're injured, but you're not. Niggas just sitting out and they not injured, dog. Well, that's the whole thing. Nobody's complaining about the motherfucker getting injured.
Nigga.
Like, if you, oh damn, he hurt. Fuck. But wait, he's just sitting. He's sitting. Went to the fucking
But it's a lot of the older guys though. Like, when we think of it in retrospect, it's a lot of older guys. I don't give a fuck,
dog. I'm watching the game to see you play. You are at work. And go fucking work.
And this nigga is like, yo, I am sore, and what is really more important is that I don't do some shit to fuck myself up because of the number of games that they have.
We pay you to play like that. We pay you to play through that. We pay you to play through that.
But shit,
you have a guaranteed contract.
Baseball, you get paid more. And baseball, you're doing less than what you're doing on in basketball.
Baseball plays 162 games.
Exactly, your body
in the summer,
but your body also is like. All I'm saying is there's a difference.
And the only reason they don't play is because they hurt.
And football has how many games?
17.
So and it's just a different sport and it's a different thing. I honestly can't say, oh well, if niggas over here in football be doing this, and if they could do that, and y'all, it's like, no, I didn't different
say
sports.
No. I said they give maximum effort.
Yeah,
so
it is different, and they don't get paid as much, and they don't have like always the league don't take care of them as good as like, you know, NBA, which is shitty. So I get that, but they like, shit, you get hurt here and your career's done, it's more likely for your shit to be done over here in football, and this. So they treat it differently. All I'm saying is that, like, damn, like, times are changing. I think it's more so on the NBA.
Fuck that.
It's more time. It's more on the NBA to make like changes to help bring it out. I mean, like, the shit is like niggas is playing back to backs and doing shit. All they saying is like, just switch up some shit. Because if a motherfucker like D Rose is like, yeah, I'm not dunking anymore because I want to be able to walk my kid down the aisle or do this and that. Like, that's taking care of your joints in one night.
How upset would you be
playing as explosive
if you went to a fucking Kendrick Lamar concert and Kendrick did not fucking perform?
That's different.
No, it's not.
That is different.
It's not different. He's on tour. He's going on different dates. He's performing. He ain't performing today because he don't want to. But we're gonna play his songs here. We're not gonna give you a refund. We know we know that you came here expecting to see Kendrick Lamar perform, but he's not performing because he don't want to. You paid your money.
And
you gonna be cool with that?
It would be similar to like if you went to a Kendrick Lamar concert and TDE, and then like he had an issue. Was like, yeah, I'm not feeling well. I can't perform tonight. But you got all the rest of the TD artists to like for the concert. I would be disappointed, and yes,
you'd be like, mad as fuck.
I'd be like, damn, I wish I could. But like at the end of the day, like the nigga is human, bro. Like if he fucked up, then he fucked up. He got to take care of himself. If the nigga is sick, the nigga is sick.
I'm talking about if the nigga is like, I don't feel like it. If he pull a Lauryn Hill,
but
and just don't fucking come. That's what it is. That's what's happening. When you see James Harden sit on the fucking sideline, if you too old to play, don't fucking play, dog. Like, you are getting paid to play. Niggas are coming here to see you play.
Didn't Tim Duncan have days like that?
Like, they started that shit. What you call it?
As he got older, didn't he have days?
San Antonio started the lower management shit, and Kawhi took it to whole new heights.
I mean,
I hate all that shit, dog.
Like I love sports, man. I love watching basketball and shit like that.
That's the thing, though.
At the end of the day, like motherfuckers, like it's just a way of fucking life, nigga. Like shit gonna happen. Niggas they just like they got a job, and like, don't you have a job that everybody expects you to show up for? Like, nigga, if you decide that, damn, like today I need to like be off today, then that's on you. Like you get to do that. We felt like as fans and created this whole thing, like, nah, niggas. Play. I want to see you play. I need you to play. It's
dog, like, they're playing for fans. That's the thing.
That's
they're
fine.
Playing
yeah, but
for fans.
It's also a job that they can fucking decide. I don't want to do this anymore,
and that's fucked up.
And if they decide,
if you decide you don't want to do that no more, get the fuck out of here.
That's totally fine.
They don't do that, but they don't get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but then they'll come back.
I don't understand why you're making excuses for millionaires that are cheating fans.
Listen, I'm not looking at it like, oh, they're saints and everything. There's got to be, I feel like there should be more entertainment and more exciting games, period. But when I think of like someone, just because they're getting paid to do a job.
You know why it's not exciting and entertaining? Because the stars don't give a fuck.
Them not showing up, like how many games are they not showing up to that is like creating such an uproar?
They're missing so many games that they had to put some shit in the contracts to where if you miss this many games, you can't get these incentives no more. That's how many games these motherfuckers is getting.
Okay,
they have guaranteed
that's
contracts
in there.
They just had to do that though.
Yeah, so that's fine.
That's how fucked up it's gotten. It's gotten to the point where now we have to police you because you won't play.
I mean, that's fine.
You can't play. You won't play multiple games.
Understandable. That's understandable, and that's
not understandable, dude.
What do you? Don't just say it's not understandable. Dude, if you don't know what I'm saying. Like you're just saying, like you don't even know what I'm saying.
Okay, what you gonna say? What you gonna say?
I'm saying like that's understandable that they took action because it is something that they wanted to correct, and because niggas will find a way to take advantage of a system if they feel like, oh yeah, if I could get away with doing this, if I could just sit, I saw this nigga do it, I can sit. So that's.
So are you saying all this shit is cool?
I'm saying that I see both sides too, is what I'm saying.
You can see both sides. I can see why somebody would kill somebody, but I'm not saying it's right.
When my explanation of it, of where I say that I see both sides, is that I see as a fan or as a company wanting to say, hey, look, we're paying you to show up and wanting to do this.
Yeah.
But I also see as being an athlete and being someone that, yeah, you paying me to be here, but like after so many games, nigga, if I'm tired, if I'm like, yo, I just can't, I don't want to perform today, or I don't want to go on this stage today, they're entitled to that. Like, I mean, honestly, they are. Like,
you're entitled to that, but there's consequences to that shit.
Yeah.
And to be the face of the NBA and not even suit up for the All-Star game is bullshit.
I mean, the All-Star game has been bullshit, man. Like, so
and this is part of the reason.
Him not doing that, yeah, he should
have adding on.
He should have just not showed up and just had someone come in his place if that was the case. But yeah, so I get that, but I also look at it as like, shit, that's fucked up. But hey, Brian, nigga,
bottom line,
you still the top nigga. Like, you the face of the NBA, but you not really the face of the NBA. Niggas is trying to figure out who your next person is. That's all I'm saying. To me is like, I get it and all, but like, and niggas that's not even fans of Brian ain't too upset about not seeing them nigga anyway. So I don't know. It's just like, to me, it's like, yeah, he's given us great years, and like that nigga, I'm not as upset if he didn't suit up.
Your biggest star didn't show up to your biggest event that you hold every year. All I'm saying is the backlash to all this shit is going to be less fans, which means less money, which means now you're really going to have to play all these games. When this CBA come up, when this new TV contract and shit, these niggas is not going to be able to pull this shit. I'm all with you, like, hey, you hurt or whatever, like you seriously injured or whatever. Cool. But you playing because you not playing because you don't feel like playing or some shit like that. Nah, nigga.
Yeah.
You work on TV.
I mean, tickets sell, so if there's a not ticket sale, but like they sell tickets, like having the people that you want to see.
Chicago, like, LA, New York.
That's why they say the athletes, that you get on your team, if they're elite players, those are the ones that are gonna sell or fill seats. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like, yo, yeah, if it's because I haven't been following that much.
They acting like Gen Z workers.
But I honestly haven't been watching basketball like that anyway.
Oh, so, why? Why you even watching basketball?
I mean, sports like basketball has not been that interesting. Like in a minute.
Why?
Because it just hasn't been in general. Not because niggas are sitting out. It's just it don't matter who's playing. Like it just ain't been interesting to watch.
Okay.
I'll catch a game here and there, but it just hasn't been a sport. I really like. I feel like football is just short burst of just like intensity.
There's a lot of issues going on with the NBA. One of the big ones is niggas not playing though, and if your stars aren't playing, your game is gonna suck.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's get into it, man. Little niggas are not buying liquor. Your favorite generation is back at it again, changing the world. So there's a study that came out talking about money spent on alcohol by generations. Let's see. Boomers, 25 billion. Gen X, 23.1 billion. Millennials, 23.4 billion. Gen Z, 3.1 billion.
And that's the amount that they spend on liquor?
Yeah.
Like at the bar or just in
period.
General?
So
so what are they doing? Like what are they saying that they're doing? Like just being sober or just like
a growing number of young adults in the U.S. are choosing to abstain from alcohol, driven by taste, health, and lifestyle considerations. Pussies. Gen Z significantly outspends less on alcoholic beverages than previous generations before it. So not only that, but bartenders are complaining about Gen Z.
Yeah.
They're saying that they don't have good bar etiquette. They close out in between rounds. They babysit their drinks, come back and get the same drink later. They stick around.
Yeah.
Don't buy shit. And you know how they're saying they don't give a fuck about social currency. You know how we'll sit there and watch them make the drinks and be like, what's in that? Oh, how you make that? Chat up the bartender. They say they don't do none of that shit. And pretty much they're not aware of the space and time that they're taking up while they're out at the bar. So they'll take up a lot of space, not spend no money, and just chill there in their own bubble.
Yeah.
So what you think about that, man? I haven't run into these crowds. I guess because I don't hang out with these motherfuckers. Where they hang out at?
I mean, I haven't either, but I can see it. I mean, I like it's like different times, and I don't know about you, but like my algorithm has definitely been way more intense with like, alcohol consumption and just like videos on like, I've heard it even be put as like, oh, we're poisoning ourselves and like are okay with it because we're conditioned to yada yada yada.
Yeah, I knew that.
And so it's just kind of like, I think a lot of that generation, even though they can like piss us off a lot, there is some shit that they give like the way that they view things and the question things is like the thing that is making them feel more Like, nah, I don't want to do that. That sound wild. So now it's that transition of like, shit, bartenders and bars and clubs and all that type of shit. Like, they probably gonna have to shift because like the old school niggas is either dying off because of alcohol poisoning,
drinking at the house,
like, or just like, yeah, or they drinking at the house, just buying they liquor at the crib and like, cause they not wanting to be in that scene or whatever, or like being in those crowds. So, I mean, I honestly, man, they go, I can like confidently say, I wouldn't be surprised if like bartenders is just another one that will be replaced by machines because they're gonna figure out like, oh, okay, well, you know, you gotta make these drinks easier. Like, gonna have robots and automations and all that. What you do lose is that connection to like, it's something about connecting with a bartender, like meeting them and like,
it should be over with at that point. Like the whole bar scene to be dead.
Yeah,
if they do that, because part of it is like the bartender, like where they doing tricks. Whether you have a conversation with them, you get a free shot, or you've been there for a minute, they make your shit stronger. Yeah. And once that shit, the bar comes to it's like, so you gonna sit at the bar, the robot gonna serve you, and you. I guess.
But it's like, how do you maintain that, right? Like you said, like how do you maintain that if the bartender is no longer making money off of tips because nobody's buying drinks? They're coming to hang out, but they're not buying, as often. But like, I think that's just a switch up with what people serve at these bars. Like, why not just serve a bunch of drinks that make the regular non-alcoholic drinks just as expensive? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Because then it might be like, well, that shit ain't 100% juice.
Well, then get
what
that
the
shit.
fuck is in that?
Well, then get that shit.
Yeah. Charge them $50. You right.
Shit. Charge them for that shit. Yeah, I went somewhere and got a non-alcoholic beer. I'm thinking I'm finna like, cut some money off. Like, oh, cool, I ain't drinking. Like, no, that shit was just as
fucking what you call it? When we had the 100th episode, Kevin was on his way down here.
Yeah,
shout out KP. And he was like, hey, can you pick me up? Because he wasn't drinking at the time. Pick me up some non-alcoholic Heinekens. I'm like, oh, okay. That shit was more than the regular Heinekens. I was like, dog. Yeah. I can make some Kool-Aid.
Like, some juice?
Yeah. If you gonna fuck around and ingest calories and not get drunk, like, nigga, what the fuck? You might as well. I ain't gonna push you. You trying to do good. Can't peer pressure niggas no more.
Yeah, man. But that's wild to hear. But I mean, it's probably for the betterment, man. Like, because we really don't understand. Like, niggas been like, AA is in existence for a reason, and it's like, it's because there's a fucking problem. But most niggas ain't
alcoholics.
Shit, the way your ass be throwing it around, like, nigga, we was alcoholics, nigga. Everybody was.
That's what motherfuckers told me, and they lied or they changed the definition. I don't know, but all I know is I ain't never been on alcoholic. I guess.
Yeah. But like that shit is just like, it's probably for the betterment, like for real, until they find a better way to like, And we said that shit too, though.
What?
Like, about the taste. It's like, nigga, realistic. Like, let's be honest. Like,
yeah. Like, I'm here for the party.
We enjoy the taste of like consuming it because of the outcome that we're searching for. Yeah. But really, like, drinking that shit ain't that good. Like, it don't taste good. It ain't no shit that we just like, man, shit. Yeah. Like, that's why you got mixers and all this other type of shit. I know you was doing like regular, like, diluting it with water, but at the same time, it's like that was because there was a goal to be intoxicated.
Yeah,
it don't really taste that good. So I mean,
I'm here for the nut.
I hear them, like like the workout and all that uncomfortableness is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's for the greater goal.
That's their problem. They don't want to work. You got to work for this buzz, nigga.
Man, and that's why them motherfuckers probably outlive.
That's
why the age limit will probably increase.
They eating Tide Pods and smoking vapes and shit.
Yeah, the smoking vape shit. The vape shit is even like wild though too. So
all this shit gonna kill you.
I think I saw a video on
nigga the
shit.
Phone.
I saw a video where a motherfucker was like you gotta watch out for them vape niggas because they'll be like smoking a vape right in your face. Like, hey man, don't eat that. Don't eat them chips right there, man. They got all these chemicals and shit in it.
I remember motherfuckers back in the day used to smoke cloves and thought they was better than motherfuckers in smoking blacks.
I was one of them niggas.
Yeah,
bro.
it was like, man, smoking a clove, blowing smoke, like, yeah, this shit ain't as bad as that. I'm like, nigga, you are smoking. Matter of fact, it's glass in that shit that you smoking, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? This is not better. It just don't smell bad on you when you smoking it, which that's how bitches was getting away with smoking and shit too. They want smoking squares and smoking cloves, thought they was classy. Nah, you smoking glass, nigga.
Yeah, but that came out later. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
I came to grips with like I'm smoking, so it's something bad in here that ain't supposed to be in my body.
Yeah, it's amazing too. Like again, going back to the algorithm, man. Like it's amazing how many videos pop up about all the shit that we been like can't use an air fryer now because it got the shit that they make.
I knew that was coming.
Thing is like
any shit that's like, man, this is healthier. Like you just gotta wait a little while.
Yeah, just gotta wait. You know.
So what's wrong with the air fryer now?
They said the
damn, I sound old.
The material, you can look it up, but like the material that is made out of, I guess
all of them.
Yeah, like that pan or whatever that like to keep it in there. Like apparently that shit is made out of some cancerous stuff that like, you know.
We might as well smoke.
And then like you can't use no stick pans. Like because of the same thing.
Teflon?
Like you can't what do you mean?
Like Teflon.
Like what they're made out of? Like yeah. Like they were saying like the no stick pans that like as you scrape.
Oh yeah, I heard once you scratch them up, they fuck. As long as you don't scratch them up, you straight.
But yeah, I mean, I
gotta use plastic, nigga.
It was made, what it's made out of, yeah. But like at the same time, like you know.
So what I'm supposed to cook in, dog?
Like the regular, like iron metal ones or something like that. They were saying,
right.
Like just not the no stick or like the chemical that they make to also like make it not stick. Even though that shit is always stuck, I don't get it. Like we were like the no stick pans, my shit still was always like.
I just want to move to another country where I can just eat the fucking food and smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because if you cool with the food, you could do all that other shit.
Yeah.
But all my family's still alive, so
I mean,
I didn't mean to say it like that.
I mean, life is life, man. I'm a live it the best way I can to whenever, man. But like, you know, I
live for the family, dog.
Yeah, I can just run to like certain stuff is just like, I mean, everything around you is going to get you sick. So it's just like shit.
Yeah. If he dies, he dies.
Like that shit about pick your poison is real. Like you just gotta, you know, at that point, because I want to know the niggas that's like, you got to be careful with what you put in your body, man. You got to be, you know what I'm saying? Your body's a temple. All right, cool. So you mean tell me everything that you breathe?
Oh, that's the niggas that fuck wrong.
Everything is just completely pure. There's no toxins coming into your body.
Every time they fuck, it's Monday night.
Wrong.
Yeah. But speaking of staying alive for the families, I like this you brought up, man. PDAs with your partner on socials, man.
Oh yeah.
Which Dre, you got something to say?
Yeah, man. I had a question about it because like I saw a video that popped up by this lady, you know, talking about like, you know, people who post their spouses online are, I forgot the percentage that she said, are more likely to end up divorced.
I saw that shit.
And I was like, damn, that's wild. But low key, I've always kind of like believed in that too. Like almost just believing in not being too out there with like showing my love. And that vocal, because how many
when niggas is extra. You can see it from a mile away, dog.
I done seen niggas over the years, bro, like just, you knew that they got a new girlfriend or a new boyfriend and they just speaking on how happy they are. They in the best moment of their life and they just, this person, I'm like, you just met this person and you got a lot of love for this nigga. Like you spending all your time with them, all your posts are like you and them, and it's like a week later, it's quiet. And you ain't saying shit about this person, and obviously y'all broke up.
Yeah,
and I've always thought about that.
We talked about this shit. Keep your social media. Shit.
Yeah, it's like you know, Why do you need to run to social media to tell people how happy you are with this person right now? You ain't even got to know this person yet. You probably ain't even had your first argument with this person yet, and you just like doing like, and because it's the same as like getting a tattoo of your spouse's name on you. Like I would never do that. I feel like it's bad luck a little bit. No,
this dude I used to work with, he got tattoos of like a bunch of girls that he was just boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, one of them he's with old girl for like a couple of months.
Nah,
I was like, oh,
so he got a condition.
He's crazy.
Yeah, he's He's got a condition, and so
that's real cool how you put that.
I just think
I'm gonna start talking like that because I just be like that nigga lame as fuck.
Something's wrong. I mean, there's an imbalancement somewhere in there, or that he's struggling. He's struggling with expressing himself or understanding.
Tender dick.
But yeah, man, and I thought that was just interesting. I just wanted to see what you felt because I feel like I don't see like you and you know what I'm saying, Marlena don't ever post of each other only on holidays or like when it makes sense. It wasn't just like I post a lot of like my wife, but I do it in a way that is not like I'm not trying to throw my love in people's face.
Yeah,
I just like throwing like funny shit or like cool shit that we've done.
That's
and, like,
fucked up what you did to your son the other day.
Hey man, I thought it was funny. I think that like,
it was funny. Funny. I'm just telling you what my wife said.
Yeah, it was showing like it was, like kid thought it was funny though too.
Yeah.
But I was like, as a kid, he either ain't gonna remember this or
he don't even know who that nigga is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like. For those y'all listening, I had posted a picture of my son, his basketball picture, to which like I remember when I was there and he was taking the picture. I was like, "Yo, hey, why are you smiling like that?" And I'm yelling this to him. He's just still doing it. I'm like, "Why the fuck is he smiling like that?" And then and of course that picture came out, and I was like, "Oh, well, it's cool. I'm glad I get a picture of him, but." Why this nigga smiling like Fire Marshal Bill and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you something. Like, what the fuck?
They put a side by side with them niggas. He's like, yeah, it's my little man and shit. But look at his teeth.
But I'm like, is it not the same exact fucking gesture? Like, they're making the same fucking, and I was just like,
you gotta clown your kids, man.
Got to, man. Bill's character, bro. Like, shit.
That's all I'm saying. Man, but, yeah, I've never been a motherfucker to just post like that for real. I mean, I take that back. When I was younger, I would post shit, but like I never post like no sappy shit or nothing like that. Like when me and my wife first got together, she was like, yeah, you ain't do it. I was like, I don't do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll post you. I'll put like, I ain't gonna hide you in no shit like that. I put we in a relationship and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'll post pictures about us out.
Yeah, you know I'll let people know. I will identify.
But I don't, I just don't do that type of shit. Like if that's what you want me to do, I'll do it. Just know that it's not genuine.
Yeah. And I feel like that's the other thing too that like even like she was saying, and I say expert with quotes because
y'all know the fuck she was.
Yeah, but like going
shout out to her though.
Going into like those people who post about like their spouse or like always showing them with like matching outfits, those be the ones also having the most problems in their relationship. It be like y'all just be out there, you know some.
Yeah. I'm thinking of one right now.
I know.
That you don't know.
Oh, okay.
And it's a little, how can I say this without sounding like I'm hating? Because I'm not hating. It's just a little too much. It's like, I shouldn't know so much about your life.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't see you so much on my timeline. Like,
yeah.
I've already put hearts on like 6 pictures. I'm not doing it no more.
Yeah.
Like you got too many pictures, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, is it them and their spouse or like just them post?
It's them and their family.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Like it's not. Their family's not disgusting.
Yeah.
How much of it I see?
Oh yeah, I know.
Is disgusting. It's like I shouldn't see your family as much as I see mine.
Yeah, like there's certain things that you don't have to post on.
Yes.
But like just like that's another.
I'm
that's
glad that you're happy
for
your family. I'm happy for your family.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing too much of them. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, never mind.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, I can do it now. I can do it now.
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
But anyway, yeah, nah, I don't like that shit. Because one thing, whatever I say to you, I mean. I ain't performing for all these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, so she was cool with it. Like, she does it for me on my birthday, which I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
But there's no like, you ain't do it for me, because she knows who I am and all that type of shit. So, I mean, and at this age, I don't post anything for real, but I ain't going shit.
Yeah.
I might post my daughter every now and then, but I probably stole that post from her.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I like posting. I'll post it a little bit more often than I used to, but not often enough to like be recognizable. Like, I feel like when people see my
post your shit, it be some shit that happen, like you out playing with the kids. You post like twice a month.
Yeah, like
at most.
Yeah, I'm more so like trying to like, you know, when I post it, I want it to be purposeful and meaningful.
I don't even mind if a nigga posts every day, but if you posting 10 times a day, every day, and this ain't no paid page,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you out here trying to get money,
go ahead and get your money.
I'm like, all that shit.
But outside of that, nah, like you just doing this to just be annoying, nah, fuck out of here.
If you wanted me to get off the app, you did it.
Yeah,
because I'm tired of seeing your ass.
But I'm also like more so like I just don't like and it's just me. But the whole like PDA like too much love just be like.
We sound fucked up, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just like that's too like y'all don't love each other that much. I know y'all in love and shit, but like, yeah, like everything.
Is it more so the you don't believe them? Or is it more so the you'll see?
It's more so I don't believe it. Like, because like no, like, and maybe it is like the fact that I've been in this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Gristled veteran.
Like, I just know that like, yeah, like that shit cute, but it ain't like y'all can have fun. Like it ain't this all the time. Like, y'all can be real. Like I ain't saying that, show us the real y'all or what happened. I'm just saying I know that cutesy shit is just, and if you know the people, like you know the relationships, you be like, that ain't. There's no need to post. Why do all of this? Like when you know your shit ain't really like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't post on it. Like, just like leave it alone and work on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you need the rest of like the social media world to believe that you are this type of couple? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just like,
I mean, a lot of people
sometimes just be like too much.
I'm not above this. But a lot of people thrive on external validation. So, you know, if that's how you get it, that's how you get it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's the problem.
Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. I just thought it was interesting. I wanted to hear what you had to say.
I got to give you one of those. I wish I had it on the spot where you had said it. Oh, I got rid of it. Oh, no, there you go.
Message.
He was like, that's the problem. Oh, man. But yeah, PDAs, I don't even really like doing that shit in person. Like, you
I'm not
tongue kissing your wife at the fucking table.
Yeah, that shit. That's a whole nother thing, man. That's a whole nother thing.
Bitch,
bro.
I'm eating.
Yeah, it's like, I get it. Damn, like, y'all fuck every day. All right. Who the fuck wants to fuck every day? Like that's just I don't know, shit. Man. Like,
but you know, with all this hating we doing, man, I mean, I'd much rather see that shit than people put all their business on the internet. When they be like, yeah, fuck that nigga, cause he got this bitch pregnant.
I like that better.
You know what? I'm lying. I do like that better. I can't wait till part 2. Did you see they fighting?
Yeah,
they going back and forth. They tagging each other.
Shit.
Shit.
That little subliminal message shit. Like, yo, I'm tired of when the motherfucker want to come at me and come to my job and talk about me and try to get me fired. When all along you over here, you know what I'm saying, getting bitches pregnant. Like, damn, what you talking about? This ain't no nigga? Oh, shit.
One of my boys, I don't know what be going on with him and his girl, but they be talking about each other like a dog subliminally. Yeah, shit. And I know they talk about each other.
Back and forth.
But
like,
them niggas be in love like a motherfucker like a month later.
Yeah.
I never leave this girl. Oh, this my man forever. I'm Mrs. Woo Woo Woo. I be like, these niggas is crazy.
Okay. So you brought up a good like question that I have for you, right? Uh-oh. How do you feel about how do you view toxic relationships? Like, cause you know how like there's niggas that be like, man,
how long they been together?
I love a crazy bitch. Woo doo doo doo. Like, you know,
niggas don't say that no more. Not really.
Niggas
still saying that?
Nigga, like it still exists, and niggas are still in it. Like niggas is like where that's like a normal thing. Like, bro, I can't see how you could want to work with like that type of energy and call it fun and be like, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying, she love me though, you know, like that's, you know, she be acting crazy a little bit here and there, but you know, when she cool, she cool. That shit is wild to me.
Yeah, that sound like motherfuckers saying like, nigga don't love me if he don't beat me.
I mean, like these motherfuckers be out here fighting and just going crazy and going ham on each other.
I mean,
in public, at home, getting police called. There's all these body cam videos out of.
If they've been together forever, like I say they've been together for like 5-10 years, that's just what they do.
Yeah, but
and like, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm just not finna go over their house.
Yeah, that toxic shit is like,
yeah, I'm gonna see them out in public, like, yeah,
because they're gonna find a way to bring you into it or to make you uncomfortable, like being in the room.
I've been in that shit, like, damn, and I brought motherfuckers into that shit too, but like, yeah, that shit, that shit fun from a distance. When that shit happen in your fucking living room, it's like, oh man,
that shit ain't fun.
Don't hit her.
That shit ain't
in front of me.
That shit ain't fun at all, ever, man. Like I don't know. I like that.
I haven't encountered it in. Never. Let me see.
Like, what's that?
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
Yeah. You know? There's we can move over it, but like, there's this one girl, I forget her name. She real popular. She like do makeup real well. She black girl, and like her dude are so popular with their arguments that even my daughter and her friends know about her.
They real arguments?
They real arguments, like she be on her lives going like, yeah, and that motherfucker hit me and woo. And see, the thing is, the reason why he hit me because he a punk ass bitch. Blah, 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 blah. And then because I went in his phone and saw him fucking with blah, blah, like just going crazy. But then they'll be back the next video and she cool. Like they just talking and that's what they do. I just don't understand it, bro. I don't understand. Like, what went wrong? Like, I ain't gonna say your upbringing because, like, what went wrong?
yeah, that's it.
Well, because I don't want to talk about people like, I don't know, but like, what, like, oh, just because you came from a good upbringing, that you gonna turn out like cool? Like, people can turn out fucked up, and they had you know,
it still has something to do with that. Like, something happened.
Like, what happened that made you say, yeah, I am gonna do this and with the person that I'm to my partner, and I'm gonna be cool with it. Like, we gonna fight. And I'm gonna hate this shit, but we gonna fight. We gonna get the police call on us both.
Environment.
That's fucking
upbringing.
Crazy.
Environment.
Cause I know me. First time you think you gonna lay a hand, like if we ain't in love and I ain't did some shit to really piss you off, and you just gonna raise your hand because we arguing. Like, we done, G. I can't stay here. Now, granted, me and wifey early on, we didn't have
911. Charleston White, nigga. 911. Yep.
Take her ass to jail.
Y'all want to press that?
Nah, they gonna come get you if they show up.
I called.
They don't care. In certain places,
She in the bed.
Indiana, they say somebody gotta go to jail. Most likely, it's gonna be him. So
now, if I call police, I'm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Come get her.
Like, cause look, what's the alternative? I can't fuck you up.
Yeah.
So you want to put hands on people? All right, that's cool. That's cool. You going to jail? I ain't bailing you out neither. Call your mama. You should have came over here on that shit. Because if I went over your house, beat the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Your brothers and your daddy and all that shit to be waiting on me when I get out of jail. So just go ahead and take your lump.
Yeah.
I mean, I could call people and come and fuck you up. Or you just go to jail.
Yeah.
Go to jail.
Yeah, I just can't do it, bro. Like,
I drop the charges, but you gonna learn a little.
Like, even though that just sound like crazy to like have to deal with that too. Like in this big age, obviously when we younger, like we can handle shit a little differently.
Yeah, my wife's still on me now. I done did some shit.
Yeah, like
baby.
Yeah, oh, you talking about get hit with a car? That's what. Okay. Not just regular hit, but with a car.
She's 3 months pregnant and she's keeping it.
Oh yeah, I got a fear for my life if I pop up with some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move out.
Yeah, I gotta run. Gotta say bye to the kids. I gotta go on the run. Like I don't know.
Shit, niggas. Ain't shit, niggas. All right, man. Can you be bought? Can you be bought? I got one. Judge Reed sent one in a couple weeks ago. Wow, I had thought of one on the spot, but now it don't even sound like it's all that. Hey, I'll just throw it in afterwards. So, but all right, you either get $1 million to keep for yourself or gift someone else $3 million. Now, the thing is, whoever you give $3 million, you can't tell them that it came from you.
Okay.
So, what you doing?
I'm gonna take the $1 million.
Okay. You want to give $3 million to your wife?
Oh, true. That's factual. I didn't think about that. I thought it was like random or you know what I'm saying, even family members. I don't know if I get family members $3 million, I need them to know.
No, you can't.
That it came from. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like I might as well just keep the $1 million and like, try to turn that into more millions.
You ain't giving your wife the 3?
I mean, when you put it in that retrospect, yeah, I would give her the 3.
You don't think she'll cloud a little bit?
Clown like what?
Like I came into $3 million. You in your head, you like, yeah, but it was because of me.
Nah.
Did she get all what you call it? All dancing on you?
Oh no.
Brick by brick.
Oh no, we ain't got no prenup either. So you get that $3 million while we still married. Don't fuck it up. I get half anyway. So
do you think that she would tell you about the whole 3?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
She'll tell me about it, and she'll be like, "We out." She'll be like, "We gone. Let's go."
Okay.
Like, let's do all the shit that we need to do. Let's go invest. Let's go do it. Like, she definitely would.
I'm definitely giving my wife the 3.
Yeah, well, you be like, I didn't think about that. I thought it was somebody else in the world.
Yeah, that's somebody in the world. You live with her.
Yeah, but that's a good way of thinking. Like that, niggas don't. I guess I wasn't thinking that cleverly.
Yeah, all that bullshit you be saying in your shout outs. I'm just playing, nigga.
I looked at us as a unit that if I wasn't giving out, like if I wasn't getting the $1 million, I was having to give out the $3 million to someone else, like outside of the household.
Oh, no.
So,
all right. Now this one is the one I kind of thought of on the spot. Now, everybody knows Tiffany Henke by this point. She's been all over the news, all over the country, all over the internet, all over this podcast. And she is up for re-election like this week, or next week or some shit.
Is that soon?
The 25th, I think. Yeah, the 25th. So, by the time this episode comes out. So, would you work for Tiffany during all this shit, the height of all the alleged criminal activity?
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 a year.
Nah. Hell nah.
On the side.
Hell nah.
You wouldn't design no shit for her?
Nah.
You wouldn't even design nothing.
Nah.
Really?
Nah, I wouldn't get paid. What are you talking about? She's fighting to get niggas like vendors like me like paid and shit. Like, nah, like she can say I'll pay you this, but they ain't gonna get it.
Okay, hypothetically, you gonna get paid. You gonna get paid.
No, she just would not be the type. She doesn't seem like the client that would be fun to work with. Just because I've ran into clients like
$250.
that. No, probably $250.
I'm about to say you a motherfucking liar.
Yeah, I put up with it. I can't quit no other situation or do nothing. Like I put up with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you working remote and shit. You
Yeah.
might have to fly in every now and then, be in the back, like, yeah.
Yeah.
When she have her press conference, be in her music video and shit.
Yeah, and I'm sure she'll fly me in too. Like,
on a village dime. Yeah. First class, black Ubers, XL by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I expect.
She
anyway.
feed the people, dog.
That's what I expect anyway, man. That's how I travel anyway.
150.
Yeah, I'll probably do 150.
Okay.
I can't do 100K.
Okay, 150. All right. Let's see if you can be bought.
No, it was already 250 though, so we gonna lock it in at that though.
That's fine. I just want to see how low can you go. Can you get down low?
Once I do the 250 and it's all agreed upon.
I want to see if the bar was in hell or not.
Like it's like, hey, so you would have went with 150? Yeah,
that's fine.
But you're paying 250.
I don't know.
But
you sat out some
on
games. That extra 50,000 is supposed to come from her. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's done. It's done. I told you.
You ain't seen your platinum plaques.
You ain't gonna get paid.
Oh man. Well, I worked. I don't know. I guess she wasn't the mayor then. I was about to say I worked for her for way less. Shout outs.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my wife, my beautiful wife, who I love, and I would give $3 million.
Nah.
Shout out to my wife and kids, man. Always holding it down. Shout out to all the black-owned businesses, black entrepreneurs that are doing it the right way. Great customer service, great, and inspiring us all to go after our dreams.
Where they do that
build
at?
Generational wealth as well. So we got
You holding out.
Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Partnering and making sure that this show keeps going and the content is always right and flowing. So, yeah.
All right, man. I want to shout out my fam. Shout out the listeners. Appreciate y'all. I want to shout you out, man, for designing the set. I got to learn how to operate in here. I'm pretty sure I'm looking super weird on this fucking film right now. I don't know what to do with my hands. You know what I'm saying? My nose running a little bit. I'm in shambles a little bit over here, but I'm going to figure it out. I say by next time, I'm going to know what to do with my hands. I don't know if I'm going to have to move this mic out the way. I'm just scared I'm going to knock some shit over because I'm real good for that type of shit.
Yeah. All good.
I also want to shout out Chris from Hitman Podcast, man. Holding us down the last 2 weeks and shit, man. Hitman Podcast. Listen to them for all the sports breakdowns. I'm so glad this ain't no sports podcast no more. It's so much shit. No, it's not a lot of shit to talk about. Like, dog, when this shit was a sports podcast, I would be scrapping for ideas. Like, I guess we got to shit on somebody now. It's like, I don't want to do that.
I mean, ESPN has shown there's always something to talk about.
It gets terrible. And I'm not a fucking journalist. So, I want to shout out to us for pivoting. But yeah, shout out Hitman Podcast, Chris, MG5. Also want to shout out King ODZ and Stacks 100. New year, brother. We need them projects, man. We can't have Tiffany Hanger have a single and y'all ain't got one.
Man,
she feeding the people.
I ain't even watched that.
She feeding the people, dog. And starving the trustees, but she feeding the people. That's the hook. But
Wow.
yeah, shout those brothers out, man. Hardworking musicians. Other than that, shout out Stokey's back in this. Premium Cigars for the Culture, Respect the Smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
Other than that, we are out.
Don't be weird.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.